Hey, what's up guys? Alex here with a new video, and we are finally doing the review on the Canon 85mm RF 1.2. So I did my first impressions on this lens about 4 months ago, and I kind of went on a hiatus, and just because of the fact that I didn't have enough weddings to put it through its paces. And one thing I take a lot of pride in with this channel is my real world reviews. And I just didn't have enough weddings to say I've used this lens enough. And here we are 3 months later, plenty of weddings under my belt now with this lens, and I kind of have my thoughts on it, right? So before we kind of get started, I will be putting pictures up that I've shot with this lens, from engagement sessions to weddings and kind of all the above, maternity sessions, right? Everything I've used it for. But overall, it's just been a workhorse. So at $26.99, it's one of the priciest lenses you can find, and it better be damn near perfect, and it is. So let's go ahead and go through some cons and pros and cons. We'll start off with the cons. It's hefty, it's heavy. It doesn't balance well with the Canon EOS R unless you have the battery grip. That's it. So pros, it's the best 85mm on the market, hands down. Tack sharp at 1.2. It's fast to focus. There's no chromatic aberrations, and it just produces and renders some of the most beautiful images I've ever taken. I love this lens. I love what Canon is doing with the RF mount. It is the best lenses on the market, period, in my opinion. I've used Sony's G Master lenses. I've used the previous Canon L lenses. They're all great, but these are special. So the fact that you can nail most of your shots, I want to say 90% of your shots at 1.2, and you get tack sharp images, is just mind-blowing. So when you look at this lens and you look at the price, kind of like I said before, it has to be damn near perfect, and in my opinion it is. I think it is worth it $26.99 that it's going for right now, just because of the fact that what other lens can you pick up that has autofocusing, that can shoot at 1.2 and give you tack sharp images that are usable? So when you look at Canon's EF 1.2, it's legendary, right? It gives you this dreamy look. It has a unique character to it. I personally never picked it up. I just never enjoyed that lens. To me, for that lens, I had to shoot 10, 15 photos to get 2 or 3 in focus, right? Or 2, 3 sharp ones that I was happy with. It just didn't fit my style. With this lens, I could shoot 10 images at 1.2, and I will have 9 of them tack sharp, and 1 of them will be blurry because of handshake or something, right? So nothing that the lens is doing. It's completely kind of user error. And it just produces lovely images. There's no chromatic aberration. The rendering is just beautiful. The out of focus blur is just amazing. And there's really nothing wrong with this lens other than the size and weight of it. And I think once Canon releases a pro body, or if you slap a battery grip on the EOS R, you kind of solve that balance issue. I've used this lens during receptions at weddings. At low light, it focuses. I think the most impressive part is when I have couples running towards me, the lens has kept up with the autofocusing. It has not slowed down, and there's absolutely nothing negative to say. So when you look at it as a whole, is it expensive? Yes. Is it a unique lens? Absolutely. Will you kind of differentiate yourself from other photographers shooting at 1.2, getting tack sharp images? Yes. So I think it's worth every penny. If you're looking at an 85mm for Canon's new system and you have the budget, this lens is amazing. Now, if you don't have the budget, using the Canon 84IS adapted will still give you amazing results and is still a great alternative. And I think it saves you around $1,300 if you don't care about the 1.2 or going on a full native lens. It's definitely another good option. I love the new RF lenses. I love the autofocusing. I love the rendering. I love this lens. So I'm so glad it's in my kit, even though 85 isn't my favorite focal length. That probably go to the 50 or 35, but this is just it's amazing, right? So I think the future is bright for the RF mount and what Canon is doing. I am shooting this video with the new 15 to 35 f2.8 IS. I've only used it once, so not doing a first impressions on it yet. I will do that in about a week or so when I have 2 weddings under my belt with that lens. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully you're enjoying what I'm doing. So nothing super technical, real world reviews. I'm not using these lenses for YouTube. I'm not using these lenses in controlled environments. They're real weddings, real engagement shoots with real couples. So hopefully you guys enjoy that part of the channel. As always, please like the video, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Peace.